Live from the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, Songs of Praise.
That's what they sang, my favourite line from that great Welsh hymn, Come Rhondda. And as songs of praises go, they don't come much bigger or better than this. Welcome to Cardiff, the capital city of Wales, for the biggest songs of praise ever. A fitting way to mark this unique day in the history of the world, the first Sunday of the new millennium.
Croeso I Gymru ar diwrnod arbennig, diwrnod I godi'r ysbryd. A warm welcome to Wales on a special day, a day to uplift the spirit. Now, adding their voices to the magnificent singing we'll have here in this Millennium Stadium today will be Sir Cliff Richard, Bryn Terfel.
Tell him right.
I'll mention his name again, Bryn Terfel. And Daniel O'Donnell. And also to my left in the Old North Stand, the choir gathered together especially for the event, the BBC Wales Choir of Choir, 5,000 members all together.
And Roy will have a further 2,000 people in the Hopes and Dreams Choir, plus Lord, there they are! Plus Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber, who's created a new arrangement for our event, and that will be sung by the star of one of his hit West End musicals.
And also we welcome the Welsh Guards on the platform. Noel Richards, who is our worship leader and will lead us in song, and also on my right, a quite unique orchestra gathered together, courtesy of Coleg Telyn Cymru, the Welsh Harp College. Over 100 harpists gathered together in one orchestra. Some of them are world-renowned artists, but others are a little younger. They go down to 10 years of age, but amongst them, the best musicians in Wales.
Well, and a little later on, we're also going to be linking live with churches throughout the United Kingdom and helping them to flick a switch which will allow all of us to see some of the most beautiful churches in the land, quite literally, in a new light.
But we're here, all 66,000 of us, to proclaim the name of our Lord Jesus Christ for this, the first Sunday of his new millennium. Yes! And who better to help us do this than our worship leader, Noel Richards?
Well, isn't this a great day? Absolutely wonderful to see this stadium packed to capacity and to know that there are millions of people watching us at home, and it's wonderful to be here and to sing the praises of Jesus. Also, there's a crowd of people in the Shetland Islands watching this on a huge video screen, so welcome to you people as well. It's wonderful to have you joining us. But this is a day that is all about lifting up the name of Jesus. And I want to invite you to stand together and let's sing, "We Want to See Jesus Lifted High." We want to see Jesus lifted high, a banner that flies across this land, that all men might see the truth and know He is the way to heaven. We want to see Jesus lifted high, a banner that flies across this land, that all men might see the truth and know He is the way to heaven. We want to see, we want to see, we want to see Jesus lifted high. We want to see, we want to see, we want to see Jesus lifted high. We want to see Jesus lifted high, a banner that flies across this land, that all men might see the truth and know He is the way to heaven. We want to see Jesus lifted high, a banner that flies across this land, that all men might see the truth and know He is the way to heaven. We want to see, we want to see, we want to see Jesus lifted high. We want to see, we want to see, we want to see Jesus lifted high. Step by step we're moving forward, little by little taking ground. Every prayer a powerful weapon, strongholds come tumbling down and down and down and down. We want to see, we want to see, we want to see Jesus lifted high. We want to see, we want to see, we want to see Jesus lifted high. We want to see, we want to see, we want to see Jesus lifted high. We want to see, we want to see, we want to see Jesus lifted high.
Now, people have been preparing in all sorts of ways for this special day, this first Sunday of the new millennium, but I think that this idea is hard to beat. This is just part of the magnificent Millennium tapestry. You can see more of it decorating our stage. And this is a snapshot, really, of life today through the eyes of children throughout the United Kingdom. 1,700 schools were involved, and that's 370,000 children. And Lizzie Owen, I know this has really been your baby since it started. I mean, just looking at it, the standard is so good. How old were these children?
All primary school, so the children range from 3 or 4 years old up to 11, but we had a lot of special needs school children helping us.
Tremendous. So how long or how big will it be then when you've finished?
Since April.
No, how long will it be? What does it measure?
Beg your pardon. It's already over a mile long.
Oh my goodness, and you're still working on it?
Yes, there's opportunity for new schools to join. There isn't a cut-off deadline.
Right, okay, well, I wish you well with it. It's going on tour around the country and will be in Westminster Central Hall next week. But I reckon that the children are very talented being involved in this, and I would like to introduce you now, as we're speaking of talent, to a man who is, without a doubt, one of the great talents on the world music scene, Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber. Andrew, it's lovely to have you with us today. Now, I know that you have specially prepared our next piece of music. Can you tell me how that came about?
Well, I am involved with a trust called the Open Churches Trust, which is a trust designed to try and keep open as many buildings that otherwise would be locked as possible. About 4 years ago, we had a meeting where we were celebrating the fact that we managed to get our first 100 churches open. And somebody said, actually it was Adam Gurdon, who runs the trust for me, said, I don't think anything is being done for the Millennium at the moment. And we thought that it would be a good idea to sponsor a prayer. And we wrote to every school in the country and organized a competition for a Millennium in prayer, which was run by a girl called Anna Crompton. And I think it's a wonderful prayer. So what I did was, when you approached me to do something, I thought, I'll set a bit of the prayer to music. And because it was written by a young girl, I thought it'd be nice to combine it with a bit from Whistle Down the Wind, because that's a story of a young girl and her faith. And so that's what I've done.
And two very well-known themes that you'll all recognize tremendously. So we have to give a nod of thanks to Jim Steinman then and his lyrics too.
Yes, of course, who wrote the lyrics for Whistle.
Right, okay. But, well, now let's hear that hymn. It's called Celebration 2000. The words come from that prayer that won the Millennium Prayer Competition by Anna Crompton. And over in the corner, you can see that the very distinguished-looking Risker Male Voice Choir are all ready to sing. And they are supporting the leading lady from Andrew's West End show, Whistle Down the Wind, Laura Michelle Kelly.
Whistle down the wind, let your voices carry, drown out all the rain, light a patch of darkness, treacherous and scary. Howl at the stars, whisper when you're sleeping. I'll be there to hold you, I'll be there to stop the chills and all the weeping.
I'm delighted to send greetings from London to all of you gathered in the magnificent new stadium in Cardiff. A very happy new year. As the new millennium begins, what a wonderful gift the Father of all has given us in Jesus Christ, his Son. So, as we sing our songs of praise, may God give us all joy in our faith.
How do you follow that? Well, probably by looking at our fantastic crowd. 66,000 ordinary Christians here to sing their lungs out for this fantastic event. Now, you've probably noticed that there have been one or two seats that have been empty since the program began. And if you sat at home, you're probably thinking to yourselves, I'd have gone if I'd have known there was room. However, these seats, they're not spare. No, several people, over 600 in fact, who will be joining us, are presently at a service, the Welsh Millennium service, which has taken place at the Tabernacle Chapel just down the road from here. They include celebrities, civic dignitaries, politicians, and very, very special guests. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you all to be upstanding, including the top tier, to welcome our honoured guests.
And here they come, Prince Charles, Prince William and Prince Harry. Their program's being given to them by very proud 10-year-old Bethan Williams. And Prince Charles has made it very clear that he's keen to just be here at this huge event, just to be one of us, a member of the congregation at the biggest Songs of Praise ever. We're delighted that they've joined us today. And in fact, the Hayes Tabernacle Church in Cardiff was where the very first Songs of Praise was transmitted from nearly 39 years ago. And that's where they've had their national service today. So both the first and the largest Songs of Praise have come from this great city of Cardiff.
Your Royal Highnesses, we're absolutely delighted that you could join us for this bumper Songs of Praise, which just happens to be your grandmother's and your great-grandmother's favourite television programme. I thought I'd slip that in. And will you now, all of you, please, right round the stadium, would you please be upstanding to sing the nation's favourite hymn, How Great Thou Art.
I couldn't miss out on a day like this. So here's my greetings for the new century, the new millennium, from my favourite place, the land of my fathers, and my mother's as well. So open the roof and let the song burst forth. Hooray!
Wales has a wonderful tradition of singing hymns and spiritual tunes. And being the land of song, of course, we have some of the best voices to deliver them. A medley now. No one could call us biased. A medley now of some of these deep and wonderful tunes, a medley arranged by Chris Hazel. To sing the medley, we have the wondrous BBC Choir of Choirs behind me here, 5,000 members, all of whom are members of a choir either in Wales or in some other region beyond Offa's Dyke in England and possibly further. They're sitting in what is the old section of the North Stand in Cardiff Arms Park, so it's an area of mixed emotion from the old days. Now, there has to be someone to keep them in order, of course, and their conductor today is the resident conductor of the National BBC Orchestra of Wales, Grant Llywelyn. But to lead the medley is a gentleman well used to this kind of environment, albeit a little smaller in his early days. First it was chapel, then it was the Eisteddfod, then it was the world stage. A man hewn out of the very rock of his heritage. It's a great privilege for me to invite on stage one of Wales's greatest exports, a baritone much sought after the world over. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bryn Terfel.
What magnificent music we have here today. Well, Sir Cliff, we're delighted that you've been able to join us for this magnificent Millennium Songs of Praise.
Well, I must admit it's fantastic to be here. It's fantastic that we as Christians have got a chance to bring in the Millennium in the right manner. And it's great to be with you all. Terrific.
I must ask you, how did you feel being voted the United Kingdom's best-known Christian?
Well, I find it very hard to take those kind of polls seriously, to kind of beat the Pope. Well, I mean...
He wasn't pleased.
No, but it's understandable. He hasn't had a record out for years.
And of course, Millennium Prayer is the record of the Millennium.
Well, it was designed for us, wasn't it? Thank you. It was designed for us. It's a simple design that we should sing something positive that was simple to sing because we already knew the words and the music, and so therefore it worked really well.
You have with you the Hopes and Dreams Choir.
Yes.
They're over there, the Hopes and Dreams Choir. No, not that lot. That's your lot over there.
Oh, that's my lot,
they're your lot.
Oh, I thought they were my hopes and dreams.
No, there's 5,000 of them. You've only got 2,000, but 2,000 of them. So tell me, what is your hope and your dream, Cliff, for the year 2000?
Well, you know, I've been saying this night after night in Birmingham, where I've been doing concerts.
A wonderful place, Birmingham.
In fact, the centre of the universe, apart from Cardiff.
I told you that.
But I've been saying night after night that everything that I could wish for ourselves, for our cities, for our nations, for our planet, really, are encapsulated in the words of the Millennium Prayer. I mean, I couldn't sing for better wishes, could I?
And at least we all know the words, don't we? That's the important thing. Cliff, I'm going to ask you to go and get ready now while I explain to this 66,000 people here exactly what I want them to do to help you to sing. Cliff Richard, ladies and gentlemen. Behind Cliff, you can see the Hopes and Dreams Choir. Now, they will be singing from the musical of exactly the same name, Rob Frost's musical, where Millennium Prayer was first heard. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you all to sing, and we ask you all to stand, but not the top tier. Everybody stand up, please. Now, Cliff's ready. Yes, he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the Millennium Prayer.
The people all said,
the incomparable Cliff Richard with the Hopes and Dreams Choirs, and all of us. Well done, Cliff. You're a real champion. We'd like you all to sit down now, please. Take the weight off your feet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how do you follow a #1 hit? Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you now. With the biggest harp orchestra ever assembled. There's never been 100 harps playing together before. Guinness Book of Records, please note. But on the first day of Christ's new millennium, everything is possible. Your Royal Highnesses, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, we present the harps of Coleg Telyn Cymru. Under their conductor, Gareth Jones, they will play an arrangement of Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring. Ladies and gentlemen, Coleg Telyn Cymru.
I've come backstage, away from the main arena, and it's a pleasure to meet Daniel O'Donnell, who will be singing for us shortly. Daniel, welcome to Wales, and a Happy New Year to you.
Thank you very much. The same to you, Roy.
So, a new era, a new venue, same name in both, Millennium. How do you feel about performing in such an auditorium?
Well, it's an incredible size, and I'm sure with all of the people here, it's going to be a wonderful atmosphere. So it's a great way to start this new century, to be present with people with this common bond between them and singing, religious songs.
The stadium is to your liking. Do you fit easily into a large gathering like this? Or do you...
Well, I suppose if I were to be honest, I love a more intimate setting for concerts. I mean, we do the arenas of around 10,000 maybe once a year just for a special show. But I do think that the smaller venue is more intimate. But then again, there's an atmosphere with a big place, and I'm sure here today the atmosphere, is going to be electric. So there's good and bad for both. But I mean, I'm very, very happy to be here.
Now, you'll be singing Light a Candle. Do you easily align yourself to songs with a message, with a spiritual cause?
Well, I really do enjoy this song. When I heard it first, I wasn't just sure. I thought, I wonder, will this suit me? And when I started to sing it, I thought, I love this. And I think it is a lovely message because, the solutions to most things are very simple and whatever, And if we could only just draw back from the complications in life and say, take it easier, relate to one another, have dialogue with people. I think that's the secret for many things.
The song then has a simple message.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have a feeling for the Millennium yourself? Have you
Well,
reappraised yourself?
I think that we're all hopeful, especially at home in Ireland, the fact that peace has come to Northern Ireland. I think it's something that we're just delighted about, and all of the people throughout the world, but especially in the north, I wish them peace.
Yeah. Well, I won't disturb you further. Have a tremendous new start to the new millennium, and we look forward to your song, Light a Candle.
Thanks very much. Thanks a million.
as we near the end of our great event here in Cardiff, let's think for a moment about one of the lines from that very familiar carol, light and life to all he brings. And on this special Sunday, the first Sunday of the new millennium, we're all going to share in that light, the light of he who is the light of the world. Now, the Millennium Commission, working through the Church's Floodlighting Trust, has been helping hundreds of churches across the UK to look resplendent for their Millennium celebrations with brand new lights. Now, all of those churches are tuned into us now through their television sets, and I'm going to ask all of you, wherever you are in the country, if you will switch on your lights now.
There we are, bathed in light for the first Sunday of Christ's new millennium. And the children of Cardiff are going to light our candles for us now.
Right, here you go. Pop yours in. Could you pop yours in, Sam?
That's it. Have you got a candle? I've not got a candle.
Here's a cup. There we are.
We want everyone in the stadium now to hold up their candle and share the moment of light to start a new dawn, while I introduce you to, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel O'Donnell.
Just one little candle can shine through the night, a symbol of faith, a flame that keeps burning, that never stops turning the darkness away. Light a candle to start a new dawn. Let it be like a prayer, and together we'll shine in a moment of time we can share. Light a candle to start a new dawn. Life is forgiving for those who are living in love's ray of light. And life is for caring, so never stop sharing your beacon so bright. Light a candle to start a new dawn. Let it be like a prayer, and together we'll shine in a moment of time we can share. Light a candle to start a new dawn. We can unite the world
what a wonderful afternoon we've had, and I hope that some of the fellowship that we've shared here this afternoon has stretched out to you wherever you're watching this afternoon. Just time to say thank you to our special guests, to Daniel O'Donnell, of course, to Sir Cliff Richard, to Bryn Turville, Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber, Laura Michelle Kelly, Noel Richards, our worship leader, and the band of the Welsh Gods. Thank you, all of you, very much indeed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, to me it's been quite wondrous. Let me thank on your behalf as well the BBC Wales choir of choirs gathered together, all 5,000 of them there. A wonderful sight. And a world first as well, this extraordinary orchestra of over 100 harps, courtesy of colleague Telyn Cymru. And also in the far corner, but what a corner, the Hopes and Dreams Choir as well. Give it straight there. Marvelous.
And I'd really like to say a great thank you to you, all 66,000 of you in the crowd. I've been so proud to be part of this crowd. It's something that I'll remember, I'm sure you'll remember, for the rest of your lives, that faith is alive and well and singing with a cheerful voice.
And we're going to... and we take our leave of you with the words of the 100th Psalm. All people that on earth do dwell. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
With